So today we'll be going over an interesting and unique diet that helps to control the pH levels in our body to become more alkaline. And this diet is known as the alkaline diet. So you might be thinking right now, what actually is the alkaline diet? So that's what we'll be going over today. So the alkaline diet permits and restricts different food items depending on how acidic or basic it is. Basic is just another way to describe something that is alkaline. To determine acidity, the food item is compared on a scale known as the pH scale, which has values ranging from 0 to 14. Now from 0 to 6.9, that food item is considered to be acidic, while from 7.1 to 14 is considered to be basic. And right in the middle, 7 is considered to be neutral. So as this is the alkaline diet, most of the stuff we'll be eating is basic. So this includes things like fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts. But we'll be excluding a lot of the acidic stuff, which basically is meat, dairy, eggs, and anything that's processed because those are considered to be acidic. The alkaline diet is similar to a vegetarian and a vegan diet, and multiple recipes can be shared across the diets. It appears that a staple meal to the alkaline diet is a salad, as it excludes all the foods that are restricted in the lifestyle. Alkaline diets tend to be low in calories because of the limited variety of foods available to us, which contributes to low-calorie meals. As less calories are consumed, it is easier to burn more calories than we consume, and to help with this progress, exercise such as walking and jogging is recommended to increase the amount of calories burned. So to understand how this diet works and its potential for weight loss, we first must understand how our body utilizes the foods that we eat. The digestive system processes the three macronutrients that we consume, that being fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Food is first broken down when we chew and is passed through the esophagus and into our stomach. The muscles lining the stomach's inside help grind the food into smaller molecules, while a highly acidic environment of pH of 1.5 to 3.5 kills the microorganisms which have been consumed along with the food. What's left of the food is now called chyme and is mixed with bile to allow it to transition to the small intestine with linings of vilus to transport away nutrients such as glucose and amino acids to the rest of the body. Proteins are used to build and repair bodily tissues and to make enzymes, hormones, and other chemicals. Carbohydrates are broken down into glucose and are turned into glycogen, or is then used during respiration. Fats can either be stored as visceral or subcutaneous fats, and can also be used as energy source for the cells in our bodies. These macronutrients provide the body with enough energy to sustain bodily functions such as respiration. Now that we know how we process our food, we can now assess the purpose of the alkaline diet. What the diet claims to do is to lower the pH in our body and to promote more basic metabolic waste, as all the food that we consume will be basic. People promoting the alkaline diet will claim it will be beneficial to your health and it can help prevent illnesses such as cancer. But to fully understand the validity of these claims, we first must understand what the alkaline diet does to our body. The variety of food that is allowed to be eaten is limited, and as such, the amount of each macronutrient consumed will be highly varied as well. As the diet restricts the consumption of meat, a large source of protein isn't available to the body. To deal with this lack of protein, the body metabolizes its own proteins to produce amino acids, and as a result, the body experiences a reduction in muscle mass, increased time to heal wounds, and a higher susceptibility to infections. Carbohydrate intake is also reduced, meaning that less glucose is being produced and there is a lower blood glucose level in the body. This can lead to the body burning stored fats as energy, which promotes weight loss. However, a low carbohydrate intake can lead to headaches, weaknesses, and fatigue as there is not enough glucose circulating in the body. So how does this diet work in terms of weight loss? Although the diet is successful in promoting the body to lose weight, it is not because of its claims that a lower pH will result in healthier bodies. The reason that the body is losing weight is because the amount of calories consumed from mostly vegetarian meals is a lot lower than the average conventional diet. As the alkaline diet also promotes exercise, the end result is that there are more calories burned than there are calories gained. This will result in weight loss. The lack of protein also facilitates weight loss, as there is a loss of muscle mass, but this type of weight loss is not particularly healthy. With this diet, you're also at risk of the unhealthy side effects, as you're not consuming the recommended amount of proteins and carbohydrates, so in this respect, the diet is not considered to be very healthy. The main premise of lowering pH values in the blood to make you a to make you healthier and to fight illnesses is just not possible. The pH of our body is usually around the pH of our blood is usually around 7.35 to 7.45 in a healthy individual. This pH level is kept constant with our body's system known as homeostasis, which is in charge of keeping the conditions of our body, such as temperature and blood pH, at an optimum level. This is because the slightest changes in blood pH can lead to adverse side effects. The reason that people believe that the alkaline diet will lower pH levels in the blood is because urine tested while on the diet is found to be very acidic. This led to the conclusion that the blood pH is now more basic, but this is not the case. Urine being acidic is just a part of the body's homeostasis system to keep pH levels in our body constant. The acidic urine has no effect on the body. Cancer also doesn't require an acidic environment to grow and can basically grow wherever normal human tissue is found. Even under the assumption that cancer requires an acidic environment to grow, the diet has no effect on our blood's pH levels and will not help combat this. So in conclusion, the alkaline diet is an effective way to lose weight, but not because of its claims, as they fail under scientific investigation.